So the number one thing was
no pooping on the bus.
Hi, my name is Bexxie from Cosmic Academy. I recently got back from being on tour with Seven Lions on his Journey 3 tour, and it was an amazing experience. I got to travel around the country playing shows in all different cities, meeting awesome people. I'm just really grateful for the opportunity, and by the end of it, everyone just felt like family. But this tour was a little different. Usually when I play shows, I'm flying or driving and staying in hotels, but on this tour we were actually on a bus driving from city to city, which is something I've never done before. So as you can imagine, there was some new and interesting experiences that popped up. So I'm gonna share a few of the things that surprised me while being on my first bus tour. So the number one thing was no pooping on the bus. Yes, you heard that correctly. So first thing I learned on a bus tour is that the number one rule is you do not poop on the bus. You cannot go number 2 on the bus. This was the first thing I was told by the tour manager as soon as I arrived. Apparently doing this can ruin the bus. Also, you can't flush toilet paper either. That has to go in the trash. If it's an absolute emergency, you can ask the driver to stop at a rest stop or gas station. Otherwise, if it's a show day, there's facilities at the venue you can use. If it's not a show day, thankfully they had hotels that we could use during the day so that we can shower and do our business. Number 2, sleeping. I'm not gonna lie, sleeping was a bit challenging at first, and not because people were partying or doing crazy things. Actually, it was all very chill. But I'm very claustrophobic, and the bunk feels like you're sleeping in a coffin. There's not enough room to sit up, so I definitely hit my head the first couple nights and had a panic attack. Also, I found it hard to sleep until the bus was moving, then it would eventually lull me to sleep. After about a week though, I got used to it and really enjoyed sleeping on the bus. It felt weird going back to sleeping in a regular bed again, and hard to sleep without the movement of the bus. You can also deck out your bunk with string lights, and there were pockets to put things in and power outlets so you could charge your devices. So it felt like you could really personalize your bunk space. Number 3, being on the bus is like a time warp. Pretty much after the first day of being on the bus, I instantly lost all sense of time. You play your show at night, hang out, go to sleep, and next thing you know, you're waking up in a new city and it's a completely new adventure, sometimes a new climate. So any sense of time you had is gone. The first week felt like a month. Then towards the end of the tour, it felt like it flew by way too quickly. It's just one of those things that you don't know what it's like until you've experienced it. Number 4, the schedule. When I'm not touring and I'm home, I'm very used to having a very structured schedule. That works for me to get things done, but on tour, that completely goes out the window. You're at the whim of the show's schedule and the schedule that the team puts together to make sure that everything runs smoothly. So it's best if you eat when you can eat, you sleep when you can sleep, you poop when you can poop, shower when you can shower, wash your clothes when you can, get ready wherever there's a place to get ready, whether that's on the bus or in the green room or a hotel. You need to be able to just go with the flow and work with the tour's schedule. Number 5, storage. Usually when I fly out to shows, I try to pack light and just bring a carry-on and backpack. But when you're on a bus tour for an extended period of time, you need to bring a lot more stuff. More clothes, more toiletries, more shoes, snacks, etc. And the bus has a lot of storage where you can store your luggage under the bus. But that can be challenging sometimes because you have to keep track of what stuff is in where. So I would find that I was just constantly moving things around from one suitcase to another, and I would lose track of things and lose things, which I don't normally do. I'm pretty good at keeping track of my stuff. I got these packing cubes. That helped me a bit to give me an idea of where things were, but sometimes you're opening up your suitcase on the side of a gravelly road with oncoming traffic trying not to get hit by a car, or trying not to drop your clothes in the road and get them dirty, or it's raining and you're trying not to get your stuff wet. You're just constantly moving things around quickly, and again, just you might lose track of things. That was a bit challenging at times. So I hope you enjoyed me sharing some of my experiences of my first bus tour. tour. If you'd like to book bigger gigs, watch this video on how to play huge shows.